You're a mechanical trader. You like to be as objective as possible. How far can you take that reality of that line between objective and subjective, and what is in your criteria of A, B, and C?
Okay, actually, I started like as totally discretionary trader when I started taking the first payouts in the prop firm space, but I was seeing that in my personality, when I had a drawdown streak period, I was always blaming myself for linking that drawdown period with something stupid, like, okay, yesterday night I had a fight with my girlfriend, so today I was in the mood to trade. Okay, or today is not sunny, so it's not good to trade.
Any excuse.
Any
Yes.
excuse, okay, to explain the drawdown.
Yes.
I was saying no, that doesn't work, because my mood was shifting a lot. So I found myself approaching to expert advisors. Okay, so programming, because I was a web developer in my previous career, and in coding, there is no space for subjective things. So you have to say to the machine what to do. And I said, okay, if I can translate my subjectivity, okay, in objectivity, okay, I can move my interpretation of the period, if it's drawdown or hot streak, in, okay, this data is working for because I make A plus B plus C. This data is not working because that time I didn't make A plus B plus C, but I made A plus C plus D. Okay, so I missed something. And the tricky part of the mechanical strategy is that you don't have to fall in overfitting the strategy. That is the most difficult part, because you can go and backtest, like you always say, every time you can open a chart and see two EMAs cross and go in profit. Also, a broken clock say the right time two times a day.
Yes.
So you have to pick the right things, and also have a little part of subjectivity, because the market is always moving because of human emotions, and human emotions are not robots. So you have to have a little part to adapt your mechanical strategy. Yeah,
it's an interesting point, because human emotions are not predictable,
Yeah.
and it can change day to day based on the markets and the behavior the markets brings out, but also external factors, relationships, and so forth. But when you multiply that by millions of people, you can find predictable outcomes in unpredictable individual behavior. But what I want to more touch on here is your beliefs on experience and intuition, because I know a lot of traders that are more on the subjective side, and they believe in market experience, market IQ, a sixth sense, a feeling, a gut feeling, and people turn that into a strategy. Now, without me saying my opinion on that, what is your thoughts on the opposite side? Can you even find success in a subjective intuition experience base, or do you need to have data and make it mechanical and objective?
I think that also subjective traders has their I would say feeling based on data. Okay,
just without giving it names or numbers.
Yeah. And after that, I think that all subjective side of trading is developed after years and years and years. I can put my hand on the fire. It's not your fire, but I can put my hand on fire that you can also do subjective choices on the charts, because you have 10 plus years experience. Okay, but maybe me, I'm still developing it. Maybe now is better than 3 years ago, for sure, because I spent my time on the field. But I think the first start for a newcomer trader is better to have a mechanical strategy, not because I want to say mechanical is better, but the mechanical side can give you the data that you can back up on, like, okay, I have faith in this data. The past doesn't guarantee the future, but you start from some point. And after that, you bring up the discipline of doing A plus B plus C. Because you start with discretionary, okay, today I'm doing this, today I'm doing this. But you are a newcomer on the market.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't have the discipline on the market. You don't know how to explain yourself a drawdown streak. You don't have a system. Okay, and actually in our society, let's say that 95% of people grew up with somebody else telling us what to do. And a mechanical strategy
True.
is something that is telling you what to do. And when you build yourself, you level up your knowledge on the market, then after that you can say, okay, maybe I can walk alone. I can put this and this because I know how to manage myself. I level up my knowledge of my emotions or the markets and so on.